journalism is like the fourth estate for any society. So you have to tell stories where, regardless if it's difficult or it's inaccessible, or like if it's like the harshest of the conditions, you have to tell them because they're very important. And that's why I want to go into journalism. My name is Vrushank Nayak. I am 22 years old. I was born in Mumbai, India. I came to the United States when I was 17. I go to Hunter College. I'm studying media studies, but my concentration is analysis and criticism. I want to go into the field of journalism, like whether it be broadcast, print, digital, any kind of journalism. Just want to write and tell stories, because I think it's more than important in these times that we're living in. I would hope to do stories on politics and war. So these are like the two things that I'm kind of getting interested in, because like oftentimes the covering of the war is more like, oh, these are the missiles that like have been used, these are the weapons, and these are the strategies. So it's like very like dehumanized in the essence that like, oh, it's just a bunch of machines that are fighting, but people forget that like the human toll is incredible. I would really like to work for the New York Times, because when you come out of Port Authority, you just see the New York Times building, and it's like big letters, New York Times. I'm like, yeah, one day. I mean, I would want to go into broadcast journalism more than print, but like you got to start somewhere, like you have to start somewhere. Like my end goal is to be like a news producer for like a broadcast TV news channel. I'm interning right now at a Japanese newspaper. It's called Mainichi. I do research for them. So research is basically like you are literally reading a bunch of studies, depending on what topic are you researching on, and like what story the person is writing, and like is it like a national, international story, like is it like a profile piece or like a local story. But since this is like a daily Japanese newspaper which is like sold in Japan, they have like a New York bureau here, so we do most of national news stories. Print journalism is obviously dying. Yes, that is definitely the case, because because of the internet and people having more mobile devices and stuff like that. But I would say that the field of journalism, I don't think it would ever die, because journalism fundamentally, if you look at it, it's been going on since like what, 15th century? I might be wrong, but like the very first journalistic or like an article that was written was like a pamphlet, and it was about trade that was happening in Europe. So, and over time it has changed its medium, that it disseminates the information, but fundamentally reporting and be like, hey, this is what happened here, it's never going to go away. The medium might change, yes,